Hey guys, this is Colin Moshman and Katie Dozier for CardsChat.com. Katie, one of my favorite tools available on CardsChat is the hand replayer. You put in a hand and you get to see in this nice graphical format. And here we have VS Scott's 150. He's posted this 50-cent MTT hand history on the Tournament Hand Analysis Forum. Let's take a look. What would you do in this spot with the King 10 suited, facing a raise and a call?
I would be thrilled to get the opportunity to call behind here. We have two players already in. We have deep effective stacks with the big blind only being 20 and a pretty hand at a pretty replaying software. So we're excited to go ahead and call, I hope, B. Scott's.
Absolutely. All the suited Broadway hands look like a nice call here. Perfect pre-flop. So now we get to the flop and everyone checks to us. So the question here is, we see that Hero's going to check back. Katie, do you like this check back or would you bet?
In position, I would go ahead and bet here. I think that we can definitely get some better hands to fold, ace-high hands, low pocket pairs. And we could also, though, get weaker draws to go ahead and call us, which could pay off pretty well if we end up hitting here. And most importantly here, we're in position. If we were out of position with three other opponents here, I would not go ahead and fire, but I think we should go ahead and fire here.
You know what? I like that argument, but I still agree with VS Scott's check. I would take the free card. We've got some showdown value. We don't want to get check raised. So for me, against a lot of players here, I would just take the free card. I guess there's no huge right or wrong. But now we get to the turn. We have another decision. Katie, if you bet the flop, I'm guessing you're also going to want to bet the turn?
It's a fair assumption that I would go ahead and bet the turn as well. I like to go ahead and do that just for all the same reasons that I was talking about on the flop pretty much. But I think now there's even more of an argument for betting because of the fact that they've shown weakness twice, every single player. They're just begging you to take down the pot, it feels like. So I would go ahead and bet here as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, we still don't want to get check raised. We still have some showdown value. I would definitely be betting heads up. But against three opponents, I would actually check back here once again. Does that make me a nit, Katie?
I think it's tighter than I would personally play, but it's definitely a close decision, I think.
Well, VS Scott's agrees with me.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Bets. Way to go, VS Scott.
He agrees with Katie. Okay.
Yes, way to go.
And now we have another decision. Of course, we have to value, but we've hit our flush. Life is good. And bam, we get check raise. So, Katie, facing this all-in check raise, let me ask, are we ever going to think about laying this monster hand down?
No, I think this has to be a call. I think it's a mistake to fold, regardless of what the other player actually shows down with. We're getting good pot odds here. We have a king-high flush versus a player that's shown weakness. A lot of times here, I would most be expecting to see a weaker flush.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're only beat also by the ace-high flush as well as full houses. And most full houses he's not going to be playing. He raised an early or early middle position. He's probably not going to be playing hands like queen 6 or 6-4 or 6-3. So very few hands are going to be beating us. And we just have to go ahead and call it off.
And there's also the potential for him to have a straight. It's unlikely, but it's in there too that we also beat.
Yeah, that's true. We could have a hand like 7-5 suited. So, very good point. We've got it called off. And let's see what he has. We go to showdown.
No! So this is one of those times it's just like immensely frustrating for poor Hero in this spot. But I really feel like he had to call the river. And I think that Villain played this hand in a way that happened to work out for him this time. But a lot of times is going to result in him getting way less value from his flopped full house.
Absolutely. So thanks very much to VS Scott's for posting this hand. Guys, definitely check out the CardsChat hand replayer as well as the different hand analysis forums on CardsChat.com. So thanks very much for watching. This has been Katie Dozier and Colin Moshman.